All right. So I've already taken a look at this guy, and I've done not too much to him. I've actually already broken him, as you can see. That was me. I was like doing a stress test, and it just went pop. However, it's pretty cool. Is this will go pretty much straight back on again. So as you can see, boom, good as new. There's not even like a break line in it, like, so that would glue on really well. Excuse the mess. This is kind of hard to do on my mobile phone. So yeah, I've cleaned up the mold line. The mold line's here. I keep thinking the camera's on that side, and the mold line's on this side. And I use a needle file, which CB said not to use, but it is quite well worn. So like a newer needle file I've got here, or a less used one, might be worse. But this seemed to be fine. It's made it a little bit kind of rougher, but I think with a coat of paint you wouldn't notice it. Honestly, I'm just trying to. The problem is though that the stuff from cleaning it up kind of gets into these little bits here. Kind of likes to collect in there, so I've kind of fucked this up, but it's all right. So yeah, the mold lines on this side are gone, like pretty much. I'm pretty happy with that. There's a little bit of impurities. You probably can't really see it, but on this side you can't really see. Let me just find it. You can't really see the hexagon on this side, but you can on this side. So there's clearly been some kind of problem with the cast. It's not major. I reckon you could paint that on, or you could probably get like a little knife and actually just etch it back in there, and you'd probably be good as new. But you know, overall, except for the bit I broke, which, you know, we'll glue back on, no problem at all. Pretty happy with that. This set of legs here is good. As you can see, it's pretty bendy. Pretty bendy. The one that Nick gave me, the reason why it's so bendy is because it's broken. It's because it's snapped clean off. So similar to what Tom Shadle from MyCast, his experience is that it's just gone. That's just off. So, but again, that's a pretty clean break. Like, that would be really easy to glue back on again, as you probably saw it was. So yeah, just gonna do a little bit of cleaning up here. There's a mold line here, so I'll just show this mold line. Probably see it like that. And I'm just gonna do this. Just kind of hit it like I would normally would on a metal model. And that's pretty much gone. Pretty not bad, really. It's not as nice as the metal, but I mean, that's gone. It's a little bit up in here, which I get like a slightly better needle file for. By the way, I'm not gonna even say for a second that I'm like a great modeler. You know, people have all these, you know, cool tools and stuff that they use for it. I mean, I just really, you know, I've got like a Stanley plate. I mean, I do have one of these, but I'm not. I don't profess to being like really super good at this. But I think that's also just means it appeals to the average gamer who doesn't want to spend like an hour per mini tidying it up. Like, they want it they want to get it so it's on the table as soon as possible. And I think that's important. So I think, you know, the mold lines aren't super bad on this anyway, but they don't take much to get rid of. And doesn't seem to affect the model very much either, from what I can tell. I mean, I guess once you put a coat of paint on it, it might show up a bit more. Just giving it a bit of a lick to see if I get rid of like the dust, you know, just to see if that tidies it up. And I think that looks fine. Like, again, some paint on it. No one would notice. You wouldn't notice. So that's pretty good. Just repair that wonky leg. So I picked this up from Nick, and the gun has already broken off, and apparently it's not in the not in the box. Didn't. It's lost. It's just gone. So it's kind of cool though. Like, I don't mind it. Like, it still looks pretty good with that little bit at the end. I think it looks fine. There's a mold line down here. That's kind of gross. Like, just in here, you'd probably want to get rid of that with one of these. Just, I don't know. I can't be fucked, honestly. Like, who's noticing? Let's just, so the gun goes on. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of flash there, so I'll just get rid of him. A little bit of flash right there. Just, off you come. Come on. So that's one thing I've noticed about this is it's quite rubbery. So the stuff doesn't want to come off cleanly. It kind of likes to stick. Kind of likes to want to hold on. So you kind of really got to get in there with your tools to kind of clean it all off and make it so it's neat. So that's not great, but I mean, it's fine. Like, it's just something you got to get used to. So the join on the HMG I quite like. So it's got this nice big fat nubby here, but it's not just that. There's also molded around the HMG. So when you push it on the body, it gets quite a lot of purchase. Yeah, so I dig it. It's pretty good. The other bit, which is somewhere, there it is this guy, which is on this side. So when I put this one on here, it sort of, I don't know, like, it goes on, and it maybe just because it looks a bit funny, it just looks a bit wonky. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking about ours. What do you think? It's probably fine. Obviously, there's some flash on there as well. I'm just tidying this up for tomorrow night. People can ask more questions then. I'm just doing a little video just to see, because everyone's seen the flash, right? People have seen all the Mayacast video and the Whip 12 video and the Alan Emlet, video. It's fine. So, we're a bit late. We're far away in Australia in lockdown, so maybe things are taking a little bit longer to get here. But yeah, actually, that looks like, actually, here's something. So this, focus. So there's like a nubby bit, but then there's like a molded bit on it too, which looks to be flash, but it's actually not flash. It's part of the mold. It's part of like how it sort of forms on the piece. So when you push it on, it kind of takes, not this way, this way. It kind of takes the line like that. It kind of makes it look better, basically. There's his leg gone. Something that's puzzled me about this model is you've got this point here, right, to fix onto the model, but then underneath the model you've just got this big old space, and I'm assuming that this nubby bit goes into this slightly grooved bit at the bottom. But why? I mean, I guess just to save metal, they probably didn't fill a bit in. It just looks a bit funny. It just looks weird. And I guess it kind of goes in like that. And then this, oh, there's another bit of flash there I didn't get rid of. I am so good at this game. I just want to put it on the table and play with it. I don't want to fuck around with this stuff. Give me the mini. I want to play. Let's get rid of him. Doopy. Actually, I think they said don't use a nail file. I think this is pretty good. Yep. Don't mind it. Standing sticks, I don't know, maybe just because they're finer, maybe. I've got some sanding paper, but it's like I've got 1,000 grit, which I guess would be fine, but it's not like it's big pieces, so I'm not going to go out the store and buy. I do have a round raspy file, which might be good on, where did I just say I was going to do this? Blah, 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 blah. In here. Yeah, so we're just, because there's a bit of an edge. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, like, I don't really know. I think this is fine. Yeah, makes it pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with it. Not gonna say anything bad about that. And then that just goes in like that, looking all sexy. And then hang on. And then, so he's obviously only got 3 legs because I broke one. Oh, sorry. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. And then he just goes in the back, I guess. I guess this is how it's supposed to go, right? He kind of fits in like that. Oh yeah, actually that does work quite well. Yeah, that works quite well. And then he just goes in like, like this, and like, oh, come on. Oh. He's not wanting to go in, sir. Get in there, you dick. This is how I talk to my minis all the time. Maybe that's why they don't roll very well. There you go. So, I mean, that's like the basis of it. Oh god, hang on. Can I change the... Oh no, I've started a video, so I can't change the screen. But... yeah, overall pretty good. I like it. Breaks easier, way easier than metal, but that's to be expected. Quality's good, it's light. Mold lines are fine. Yeah. 4 or 5 stars.